Right, folks. Here I am with Nimisha, right? Nimisha,
Nimisha,
correct?
yes.
Okay, correct. So, sorry if I said it wrong. Now we will talk about community a little bit and the conference because it's your first KubeCon, as I learned just seconds ago.
Yes.
So is something surprising for you? Because I know that you attended like in virtual ones, right?
Yeah. So yeah, this is my first in-person KubeCon, and I've been in the Kubernetes space for a while, but I have never attended KubeCon. And I just applied for a talk, just to get the free ticket to attend KubeCon. But anyway, I have to say that it really lived up to my expectations because all the hype and everything is real, and it's just amazing to see the energy. So many people having so much knowledge and technical, prowess in this field. Everyone in the same field as me, which is crazy. Anywhere you walk, you see the same, like similar conversations, relevant conversations, and the talks have been amazing too. It's very hard to pick because talks are going on simultaneously.
Yes.
So surprising, I think nothing too much except the scale of the event. I don't think you can appreciate how many people are actually there in person. I read the number was 9K people in person yesterday or something.
Yes.
And I think so the keynote area was huge because everyone's attending the keynote at once. And then when the keynote is over, everyone walks out. And that is just an insane feeling. Like, oh my God, it's a huge crowd. It can be a little overwhelming. That was the only big surprising sort of feeling. But I can. You have a question?
So that's you speak also here, right? So what was the topic? Because people can go and watch the talks later.
Sure. So I work for Confluent right now, and we are working on enabling Cilium across our Kubernetes fleet of like thousands of clusters. So the talk was basically our migration journey to use Cilium, and all the things that went wrong and how we learned lessons from that. So feel free to check the talk out if you want.
Yeah, do it. If there will be a link already, I will
Sure.
add it to the description. If not, I will do it later.
Yeah.
If I remember about that.
Yeah. No worries.
Hopefully I will. So you said that you are in the Kubernetes space for quite long, right? And Kubernetes turned like 10 years recently.
Yeah.
So how do you see this journey? Is this like still something to do in this field to make it even better?
I think so. This has been addressed in the keynotes a little bit, but I think there's definitely still a lot to do. For me, I think one of the key things to address is the complexity to enter. So the more CNCF projects come in to this ecosystem, the more confusing it is for someone who is just starting out, because they're completely lost. Like, okay, what do I choose and things like that. So it would be great to first of all provide reference architectures and things like that. I know there are groups that are already doing that in CNCF, so that's pretty good. And then the whole security aspect, I think that's a huge concern people have. Personally, I'm not that involved in security, but I want to learn more because I think I heard this quote that security is everyone's responsibility. It's not just the security engineer in your company or something like that. So,
and what you said just triggered me to think it's not only about the reference architecture for specific tool, right? But the architecture and like a process approach for the whole chain, right?
Agreed. Yeah, exactly.
So that's the complicated stuff. So what is your next stop in the conference world?
Next stop, I think I would love to. So there's a project pavilion here, and there are booths where project maintainers are standing, and it's really cool to just they're all very friendly. So it's very cool to talk to them. They're all very approachable. So just learning more about the projects, and if you want to contribute, they can give you tips about where to get started and their meetings and so on. So I'm probably going to check that out.
Yeah, and this is also important because here at all KubeCons, you can meet people who are really working on those projects, right? So yes, you can meet even Kelsey if you have luck.
Yes.
But I don't have this luck, unfortunately, but at least I saw him. So there is a lot of people who probably somehow because they are behind the projects and you can talk with them, right? So this
Yeah.
is the added value to be here in person, right?
Agreed. So yeah, even though it was my first KubeCon, I didn't know anyone. I ended up making friends just by being a little bit outgoing. That part is required, but everyone is super responsive and very friendly. So I like that. And to your point about meeting famous people, I went to an event where Kelsey was there. I didn't get a chance to talk to him, but yesterday I had the pleasure of speaking to Tim Harkin because he was representing SIG Network. And someone was like, "Oh, you want to learn about SIG Network? Go talk to that guy." And I was like standing in the edge of this circle, and he was so friendly. He was like, "Oh, please come in, please join." And then he really, took time, really talked to me, even though I'm like a newbie in the community. So yeah, it was really nice to talk to him.
Sometimes it's surprising that those people are human beings, right?
Yeah, in your mind, they're like celebrities.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Okay, thank you very much for your time.
you,
Thank
yeah.
you very much for being here with us and for this like unexpected unscheduling
It's been a pleasure.
our chat. And thank you very much so
Thank
much.